When did you realize your real parent wasn't your biological one? I was 28 when I got the call that my grandmother had maybe 3 days left. She raised me from age 6 to 18 after my mom couldn't handle being a parent anymore. My grandmother was everything. I was living 6 states away. I called my mom first, crying, barely coherent. She lives 20 minutes from the hospice facility. "Oh, honey, I know this is hard for you," she said, "but I really can't do hospitals. You know how they trigger my anxiety. I'll try to stop by this weekend if I'm feeling up to it." Then I called my stepdad. My mom married him when I was 16. I always kept him at arm's length, polite but distant. He wasn't my real dad. I made sure he knew that. He answered on the second ring. "I'm packing a bag right now. Text me your flight details. I'll pick you up from the airport." "You don't have to." "I know I don't have to." He picked me up at 11 p.m., drove me straight to hospice. He'd already called ahead, made sure they'd let us in outside visiting hours, had already stopped by my grandmother's place and picked up her favorite blanket, the one she'd crocheted herself. My mom showed up 2 days later, full makeup, carrying Starbucks, wearing heels. She hugged me, took one look at my grandmother unconscious in the bed, and said, "God, this is so depressing. I don't know how you're handling this." Then she went to the cafeteria to give us space. My stepdad had been there for 36 hours straight. He'd learned all the nurses' names. He'd figured out the system for the terrible fold-out chair that converted into a bed. He brought me food I didn't ask for and sat with me in silence when I couldn't talk. On day 3, my grandmother briefly woke up, confused, scared, not really recognizing anyone. My mom had just left to run a quick errand, get her nails done, I found out later. My stepdad held my grandmother's hand and said, "It's okay, you can rest now. Your granddaughter's here. She's okay. You did good. You can rest." My grandmother squeezed his hand and closed her eyes. When my mom came back, her nails were perfect. Expensive gel polish, some intricate design with little gems. She'd posted about it on Facebook. Self-care during hard times. My stepdad's hands were right there next to hers. Dry, cracked from constant hand sanitizer. Nails uneven because he'd been nervously biting them. Knuckles red from gripping my shoulder every time I started crying. My mom stayed for the funeral, but kept stepping outside to take important work calls. Left right after the service. Didn't come to the reception. My stepdad helped me pack up my grandmother's apartment over the next 2 weeks. We sorted through 50 years of belongings. He didn't complain once. He drove 6 hours round trip 4 times to bring boxes to storage. He's the one who found all her photo albums and made sure I got them. When I got married last year, my mom assumed she'd walk me down the aisle. Called it a mother's right. I asked my stepdad. He cried. Actual tears. Said, "Are you sure? I mean, I'm not your real dad." I looked at him. This man who'd shown up in every way that mattered for 12 years while I kept him at a distance. This man who'd never asked for anything in return. "You've been my real dad since the day you picked me up from that airport." My mom didn't come to the wedding. Said I'd embarrassed her in front of the whole family. My stepdad walked me down the aisle. In the photos, you can see him crying. Best decision I ever made.